Hey guys, Miskatonic here. Welcome to a game called Slay the Spire. It's a fun little game. It's like a roguelike card game. And we're playing as the Silent. I've already been playing for a little while. I don't remember this, though. I wasn't in an encounter when I left off, so I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, it's a pretty simple strategy involved with this. You want to turtle up, get a lot of defense, and then rely on your poison to essentially win for you. So he's going to throw out 7 damage. We already have 10 armor from a relic called the Anchor. So you only get this in the first round of combat. But that lets you cast other things that would benefit you. So we're going to cast Acrobatics for some more options. Throw that out, get Dexterity going, and Noxious Fumes, and then we can pass. So I love this build. This build is like really plays into what I like about card games, especially like Magic the Gathering, which is a like controlling kind of style, and this build, I've only played the game a few times, like 4 runs, and I've beaten it once with the Silent using this build. The next 2 runs I tried, like, failed. I just didn't get the pieces I needed before the boss, basically. And, but it's pretty consistent, I think. You just need, there's 3 key pieces, and I can go over those as soon as I get out of the battle. So I need 10 armor, which I can get with Survivor. And do I need more cards? No, let's throw some hurt on him. This guy will steal gold from you, so you want to kill him reasonably quickly. I'll throw a Neutralize out and a block. Do I want to take 1 damage to get 6 more damage? Not really. So he's just blocking this turn, so I don't actually need to defend at all. And he should be dead from the poison. Easy. Alright, so what is my current... Oops. Current deck. Do I have a Malaise? I don't have a Malaise. Malaise is okay. It's good at the end of the game, basically, for bosses. But it takes up a spot in the deck. I'll still grab 1, just to have it. We're going to fight a boss monster here. Let's go over the deck really quick. This is the turtle build for the rogue, or the Silent class. You can find it on Steam, and I love this build. It's super fun. You have to have a certain playstyle to enjoy it. It's very turtley and slow, and it's not very direct, but it's just you kind of just control the game, which is why I like it. So the goal is to set up 3 key components, I guess 4 technically. You want card draw to cycle through your deck really quickly, and there's a few benefits to that will become apparent as we watch. The first really key component is Noxious Fumes. This is your win condition. This is how you win by just turtling, because it will constantly apply poison, which will constantly stack, and your enemies will just die as you sit back and defend yourself. The second key component is a footwork. There's another card that is sort of similar, works okay. It's not as good. Footwork is the one you really want. This is like a defensive win condition. Basically just makes all your blocking spells better. So you want to look out for these two. And the third one you really want is Blur, which I haven't found yet. It won't matter too much until the later, midway through the game that I really want to find Blur, which is what you need card draw for. So you can cycle Blur, and your block will never fall off, basically. So the key to this build, you want to keep your deck size small so you can cycle through your deck really fast, and you want to, at every store, as much as you can, unless there's a card that you desperately need, like Footwork or Noxious Fumes, you want to sell cards off. You actually pay money to get rid of cards. That's what you want from a store, or other means. The cards you start with 5 Defend, 5 Strikes, Survivor, and Neutralize. Neutralize is really good, especially when you upgrade it. You never want to take more of them. You only want the one you start with, but it's very useful. And yeah, so I'll show you how it works against this boss. This one I don't remember what he does. He's asleep, and so we have no worries. We can set up our offensive win condition and our defensive on the first turn, which is good. And I guess just throw out some damage. I also picked up a really nice relic, Snecko Skull. Whenever you apply poison, you apply additional 1. It's not amazing with this build, simply because you only get 1 application every turn, since you only apply poison at the beginning of your turn with Noxious Fumes, but it still adds up. So he's not attacking again, he's still sleeping. Okay, he's stunned though, so he can afford to... I should have done that first. You always want to cycle first if you have the option. Yeah, but once you get a Blur, the deck really starts to pick up. He's coming at us for 19, which we can... or 18, sorry, we can avoid. So let's do that. I want to get the Neutralize if I can. It looks like I didn't pick it up. So we'll do that. Block all the damage, pass turn, wait until the poison kills him. It's very slow, kind of grindy, but it feels good. Alright, so Neutralize, that'll weaken his attack to 13. Makes it easier to defend. I'm gonna do it again. No, I don't want to discard it. We can actually do it again. And the poison stacks up really quickly. He's already at 9. 13 now. So what is this? It's going to debuff us, so we can go all out at offense. Yeah, strength down does not matter, since we're barely striking him ever. I'll have to use all of these, actually, to take the hit. Yeah, 16 more damage. Another 18. Yeah, I have to actually acrobatics here. Alright, we did get the Neutralize. That should cut it down So just enough. You should be dead next turn. Yeah, so the build is really strong. We don't take any damage at all in this fight. Some fights you will eventually get there. So he's dead anyway, it doesn't even matter. Alright, Regal Pillow. Heal an additional 15 when you rest. That's okay. No Blur. We don't care about any of these cards. They don't add anything. And they just clog up our deck, so we don't want them. Alright, this is a Slaver. These guys can be kind of nasty sometimes. We do have the added benefit of the free 10 armor to take some of that hit. We can get our dexterity up. And I guess we have to block. Alright, there's our offensive win condition. Let's get that out. He's not attacking this turn, he's going to debuff us, it looks like. Entangle means we can't play attacks, which doesn't matter for our build at all. He's doing 13 damage, though. Oh, gotta do it that way. Okay, 8 damage coming in. Down to 6. Don't have any card draw this turn, which is unfortunate. Alright, neutralize that. He should be dead next turn. GG. We're gonna have to start using some of these potions. We can use them on the boss coming up. Alright, so we don't need another acrobatics. We don't need any of these. Alright, campfire. We can upgrade a card. Neutralize is good. Acrobatics is good too. What does this do? That's not worth it right now. Let's get the neutralize, because the 2 weakness really makes a big difference. Alright, boss time. I don't know, like, the meta very well. I don't know, like, what these bosses do, what you can expect. I do know I want to find my win conditions, so let's cycle and get that out. Should neutralize him. We didn't draw into another card draw, unfortunately. Alright, well, I guess we'll just strike him. Let's get some potions out of my inventory. Alright, there's footwork. Unfortunately, he's doing 30 damage this turn. That's nuts. You can block 20 of it, which is the best option. I guess 19 of it. That's insane damage, though. That was even when he was weakened. Alright, so only 6 is coming out this turn. Which means I can, get a little damage in there. Okay, only 4 damage coming out. That's a burn. Alright, this turn he's not doing anything, he's defending. The nice thing about poison is that it goes through armor. Okay, 6 damage. We can deal with that. We can discard the burn. And, what do we want to do? I guess just do this. Actually, I probably should have just cycled more. Alright, 14 coming in. We can neutralize it. Do that. That. Okay, strike and defend. Alright, 30 damage coming in is quite a bit. Could I get him low enough? It's 20, 61, and then 55. So we get down to 30. I don't think it's possible. Well, no, that'd just be 26. It did reduce the damage quite a bit, though. It's 18. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Let's discard the burn. Do that and that. Should be dead next turn. That's a lot of burns. Yeah, 28. We can do... get him down to 4 HP, then I can strike him. Yep, now he's dead. Oh, I forgot about the burn. Should have armored up there. Alright. Adrenaline's very good. It's just, there's no reason not to take adrenaline. And that's not good. We want to cycle. That's not good. Alright, I guess we'll Lizard Tail. It's better than the other options. And here's Act 2. Okay, so we want shops. And I guess fireplaces, too. I can't get the boss, mob, and a shop. I could get this shop. There's 2 shops that path. 2 shops this path as well. This path gives me more question marks. Okay, let's go up that way, I think. Birds are annoying. Our build is okay with birds. We have 10 armor, so we're not taking any damage this turn. We didn't get a draw card, though. There's really not even a point in striking, but it's better than anything else. Thanks, Alina. Hey, there's adrenaline. Adrenaline is good. We're gonna need it. Get our defensive buff up. Neutralize this guy since he's doing the most damage. We do need, we really should acrobatics first. Discard. Strike. Acrobatics again. Yeah. And Survivor. Discard a strike, I guess. So the birds' deal is they're flying, which means you have to hit them 3 times in one turn to knock them on the ground. And they do a lot of damage, or not a lot, but they do a lot of attacks at low damage, but they buff their strength up, so eventually those attacks become really deadly. It's hard to hit them because they're flying, but our build doesn't really need to hit anything, we just need to survive. But you still want to kill them as fast as possible. You can neutralize you. You can acrobatics. And acrobatics again. And then defend with this. And we're good. You like it, Alina? Hey, Diamond. Yeah, there's something about this game. I don't know if it's the art or... I mean, playing it's really enjoyable to play because of... Alright, can I kill anything here? I don't think so. I could kill this one off, actually. So we only have to worry about 10 damage. Which, unfortunately, will make it through. Unless I can... Oh, yeah, here we go. I can knock him out of the air with the 3 strikes, and actually that will just mean he dies, but it also stuns them when you can knock him out of the air. So he won't take any damage. This guy will die from poison, so will this one, and this guy's just buffing himself, so we'll win next turn. But playing this game, there's something... It really engages your mind in a way that's enjoyable, and then there's also, like... I don't know if it's the graphics or the art style or whatever, but it's just fun. Okay, we can just end turn, because he's going to die from poison. Okay. That's not really that good. None of these are good. Skip them. And... go for the question mark. You happened upon a group of what look like purple fire spirits dancing. Okay, so this one, we want to actually... Oh, I don't have a... actually, this is okay, because we can get rid of more cards. We want to get rid of Strike, because it's bad. And nothing happens because it's a common card. They didn't like it. Alright, so he's only doing 10 damage. We start with 10 armor, so that's fine. We can set up all of our permanent buff things. I will cycle. Alright, we didn't get any zero-costed cards. Definitely adrenaline here. Not really what I was looking for, unfortunately. So he's doing 8 damage, that's all we needed. he's only doing 7, so we can already can deal with that. And we'll neutralize him. Draw more cards? Yeah. Sweet. And here he's doing 8. Okay, let's just do one of those. Alright, he's up to 13 poison now. Doing 7, not a problem. We didn't get a draw engine. Okay, should be dead next turn. Yep, next turn. Should go up to 19. We'll play it out anyway. Goodbye. See, this build is really powerful. It's not... I mean, I haven't really tried other builds, but this build, I don't need 2 Malazes. Outmaneuver's okay. I'll take 1. I don't know if I really needed it, but I really need a blur. It's the only thing I'm missing. There's a blur. There is a blur. There's another Noxious Fumes, too. Having more Noxious Fumes is not bad. Any more of any of these victory conditions are good. I really need a blur, so that's non-negotiable. I can't remove and get Noxious Fumes, so I will err on the side of Noxious Fumes. It might not have been a good idea. Yeah, these are all garbage. Okay. Alright, this guy's interesting. He does Confusion, which, can be okay. We want to definitely cast Blur. Do I have Acrobatics? Yeah. And there's Footwork. We want to cast Adrenaline. This is the power of Blur. Get Noxious Fumes up. Blur, so basically you get a little bit of block, and then your block is not removed at the start of your turn. Every time you get armor, it goes away. Unless you have some special case, which Blur is. And since our deck draws so many cards and cycles so fast, it's very easy to get Blur every turn, which means you just constantly stack up armor to make it even more broken, which is awesome. So throw that out because we can. I definitely want to cast Blur, so we will. And that's it. Yeah, Alina says, yeah, I'm even watching full screen 720, which I don't do very often. So he confused us, which means whenever you draw a card, it randomizes the cost. So as you can see, Noxious Fumes is 2 more than it should be, but Defend is 0, which is much less. Fortunately, we didn't get any draw or Blur. Actually, just draw is what we needed. But we had a lot of armor carried over, so it's okay. We can just afford to Noxious Fumes there. Which is going to get pretty nasty. That's 5 poison a turn. He's already up to 9. Okay, Survivor for free. We don't have any draw. He's doing 15 damage, which we can deal with. Get rid of... No, not that one. The expensive one. Let's just get rid of Malaise. I'm not going to use it. Yeah, this game is really, it's not too intensive on the computer. There's Blur. It is more expensive. Neutralize is not castable anymore. Yeah, we'll Blur and defend. Sounds good. He's already up to 13. That's a free acrobatics. Definitely take that. And there's our Blur. It is expensive, but we have 2 free defense, so it's definitely worth it. We want to cycle to get Blur back next turn, so I will cast that. And end. So now we have 32 armor, which is just disgusting. He's never going to get through it, especially if we can keep Blur out. We didn't get Blur, and we're not going to. We can't... No, we can block the damage. Does that do anything? It just applies weakness. It's not worth it. But so he's dead next turn anyway. Alright, it's past turn, watch him die. Nope. Here's a campfire. We can upgrade our noxious fumes, probably. Blur upgrade is not that great. It just gives you 3 more block. Not really a priority. Noxious fumes is, because the way poison stacks, you know, 3 is 50% better. It's a pretty big deal. So yeah, let's upgrade noxious fumes. I want another shop. Is that possible? There's one there. Yeah, I guess that's it. So we want to go this way. Yeah, we'll take that. Max HP for losing a little bit. We have a regen potion we can use. Ah, it's another battle. It's not good. Those question marks can give you some really good stuff. This is a pretty good turn for us. We can get all of our buffs on and neutralize them just because. So that's 6 poison damage a turn now. Technically 7 because of our Snecko skull. It's going to add up pretty quick. That's 15 coming in. Did we not get... Oh no, he frailed us. Frail makes you gain 25% less block, so it kind of counteracts the dexterity. Makes it harder to defend. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, let's drink the regen potion. Just try to get back to full health. There's adrenaline. Do I need it this turn? Not really. Actually, yeah, I do. Draws 2 cards. There's Blur. That's good. I would like to cast out Maneuver, and I can. I can cast everything, basically. It's doing 21 damage next turn. I have no way... Oh, I have Blur up. So that's good. Which means that's 20. That covers it, and then we can strike him. Oh, I have plenty of energy. I forgot. I outmaneuvered last turn. Alright, so he's dead. Let's just strike him for fun, I guess. Cycle for fun. Blur for fun. There we go. He's dead. We did miss one tick of the regen potion. We didn't quite make it. That's fine. Blur. Blur me. These are bad. Molten Egg is not going to be good because we only have strikes for attacks. Yep, so that's useless. This fight can be annoying if we were playing something else, but with our build it should be fine. We should acrobatics first. Get rid of a strike. Play adrenaline. Noxious fumes, get both of them up. Neutralize you. And we didn't get blur, so there's no reason to block. Yeah, so we'll just strike. Alright, 6 damage coming out so we can blur. Let's acrobatics first. We are frailed, which sucks. There's our... No, don't discard that. I think with blur and this defense we should be good, so drop that. We're gonna neutralize you. And actually that could be an issue. I might not be able to cast blur this turn. No, I can. It's just enough block to make it, which means blur is basically useless, since it's just gonna get chipped off and won't carry over. Okay, 12 damage coming out. So we have to cast at least 2 defends. Or... no, we still have to cast 2. Alright, so just cast those. Yeah, that healing is annoying, but poison doesn't go away, so they're still gonna be screwed in the long run. Neutralize you, I guess. So we can just play this and blur and outmaneuver. Yeah, let's play outmaneuver. Alright, there's blur again. Do I want to acrobatics? I have plenty of energy, so I really do. And we'll neutralize you for fun. You're only doing 6 damage. Can I actually... yeah, I can just kill you. And then this will all carry over because of blur. Come on, give me the blur. There's the blur. Okay. Not that it really matters, this guy's basically gonna be dead. Outmaneuver for next turn. Okay, let's neutralize him. He's going to be dead anyway, but let's just try to see if we can get Blur. We didn't. Okay, give me another Blur. After Image is okay. After Image is the other defensive, like, win condition. It's not nearly as good as Dexterity. I'm gonna take it. I really need a store, though. Sell some of the bad cards off. This fight can be really hard. We're gonna want Adrenaline. We're gonna want Acrobatics. We're gonna want all of our buffs. We didn't get Dexterity, unfortunately. But we can get it next turn. Yeah, these guys can be rough. There's Blur, which is good. I really need footwork. There it is. Can I cast it and survive, though? If I neutralize you, it brings it down to 16 damage. I can cast that and Blur for 11? 14. Okay, we're gonna take some hits here. Another 18 plus 6, 24 damage. So that's 8, 19 plus... That's close, it's not quite good enough. Huh. That's the best I can do, though, I think. 22, yeah, we're taking 2 damage. These guys are rough. These guys are rough. I could probably kill one of them off quickly with the Fire Potion. As soon as they get low. Because they just continually gain strength. Now they're up to 12, 36 damage. I can neutralize you. I'm gonna kill one of them off, so I guess the one with the most health. And we'll neutralize you. So we got that down to 21. Actually, I could just kill you off. And then I have to block 12, which I can do. Okay, there we go. Cast Outmaneuver, and then do that. It's 15 armor. So they die. This guy does not hit us. And past turn, he dies. Oh, yeah, so we took 8 damage there. Not really that bad. Deflect is good. It's okay. I want 1, but if it comes up again, I'm not gonna take it. It's just nice because you can cycle and grab them. This book is not worth it. I don't think. Not for this build. Okay, we really want... There's another Noxious Dude. God damn. It's so tempting. There's no blur, though. Backflip is actually really good, too. I really want to remove a strike, though. Because my deck is getting a little bloated. We can't afford Noxious Fumes, too, so I'll grab that. So we're really good on offense. We do not need another Noxious Fumes at this point. It just would be overkill. There's all three of them. That's not a bad turn. So that's 9 poison damage a turn. Sounds good. Seems pretty good. There's, actually both of them. We'll do that first, then that, then footwork, then deflect for free, then... I think that's enough? Yeah, 23. We're good. There's Blur. He's doing another 21 damage. Did he frail us? Oh, that frail is brutal right now. That's pretty good, actually. Let's discard the strike. And we'll blur, we will deflect for free, we'll neutralize him, which makes us good. We'll defend for next turn, pass turn. Thanks to Blur, we'll keep 11 armor. Although we're not going to need it, because he's not attacking. We didn't get any draw, so outmaneuver, strike him, and defend. And he's dead. Alright, don't need another outmaneuver. Skip that. Probably want to upgrade the Noxious Fumes. I think that's the only one worth doing. Adrenaline's okay, it's not great to upgrade. And here's the second boss. I haven't not fought this guy before. We don't know what he's doing. So we'll Adrenaline, we will Acrobatics after we deflect? No. After Image, deflect. We didn't get blurs, so that really doesn't matter, but we definitely want some offense going. Okay, what is he gonna do? He summoned a minion. Great. 3 minions. That's a lot of damage coming in. Neutralize that guy. I really want to cast Footwork. And Acrobatics. I need to get Footwork up to survive. I think I need both of these, unfortunately. I don't know if that was enough. It wasn't. We're going to take damage here. Luckily these guys have low hit points. Yeah, we took 3 damage. There's another Noxious Fumes and a Blur. 18. I need to block 18. I believe that's possible. Alright, so they're going to be taking 10 poison damage a turn. Every turn. Or, accruing 10. It goes beyond that, it stacks. That's why it's so ridiculous. Alright, these guys are all dying, and he's not doing any damage, so we don't have to worry about that. was a terrible draw. You are mine, he says. What the hell? Oh. It just gave us a lot of debuffs. The Frail is the only one we care about. We can neutralize him for free. We can Acrobatics. Discard Defend. He's not attacking. We can Blur. We can Acrobatics again. I don't think 6 damage is really worth it. We're just gonna defend, stack up the Blur. For next turn. Alright, he only summoned 1 minion this time. For whatever reason. There's Blur, that's amazing right now. Up to 49 armor. If we can get Blur again, that would be incredible. It's very unlikely, but possible. Okay, so that guy's just gonna die. We didn't get any draw. Oh, you have 6 strength? Let's drop that down to 2. And weaken him. There we go. Malaise finally did something. The only time it does do something is during a boss fight. That's a good draw. Alright, defend, neutralize you. Did we get Blur? No, we didn't get Blur yet. Yikes, not really what I was looking for. But we're still okay. I just wanted to outmaneuver. Or Blur. Okay, so he's dead next turn. You aren't. But you could be, probably. There's Blur. There's Deflect. Actually, this guy's a minion, so he will just go away when this guy dies. Okay. They should both die. Easy. Achievement unlocked. No. It's okay. Because we do play a lot of cards sometimes. No, it's not worth the clutter. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 2 HP whenever you enter a rest site. That's not good. 3 curses, 3 relics. That could be okay, but I don't want curses. Draw 2 additional cards each turn. That's not good. Oh, well, it actually is really good. But the confused sucks. Oh man, these are all really bad. I guess this is the only neutral one. Let's go for that. Okay, this is the final act, Act 3, the Beyond. So we need shops. There's 1. There's 1. There's 2. We can go the short path, get 2 shops. We'd miss out on a boss. A mini-boss. Miss out on 2 mini-bosses, which we probably could kill pretty easily. Get more relics. Let's go for the short shop path. These guys suck, but with poison damage, they're not bad, actually. So we're only taking 8 damage this turn. What's acrobatics? Deflect first. We can neutralize him. Well, I'm playing that no matter what. I'm gonna play this. We did not draw what I was looking for. That's fine. Oh wow, so there's a ton of damage coming out, and unfortunately can't really block it very well. We're taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, I didn't get a defensive bonus in the first draw. It should get easier from here. The old adrenaline for sure. Neutralize you. Acrobatics. Deflect. Noxious fumes. Acrobatics again. We're at 12. We're taking 20. Which means I have to play Survivor or Defend. Alright, sweet. There's Blur. It's going to be 14. Should be more than enough. We can really start stacking the poison on. So the deal with these guys is if one of them dies, they start resurrecting themselves. They all have to die within 2 turns of each other, or they all come back to life. I think I can afford to do this. I'm going to neutralize him. It's still 28 damage. Alright, so we can actually acrobatics here. Maybe get deflect or blur. Can't cast it anyway. Oh, I should have realized he was going to die. But we do win here, I think. Just to make sure. Let's kill him outright. Escape plan's really good. It's good escape plan. It's just more cycle and block, which is what we want. There's adrenaline. That's great. Let's play After Image first. Start stacking up the block. So taking 16 damage. We are taking 13 damage. Okay. No footwork yet. I would like a second footwork. If one of those happens to happen. Hey, sweet, we got it. Let's get Noxious Fumes out. Because we can. And, strike you. So these guys just put thorns in themselves. Whenever you use attack on them, you take damage. These guys stack Exploder, which deals damage to you when they die. Footwork first. Deflect. Escape plan. And Acrobatics. Neutralize you. And outmaneuver. Alright, so we're taking 7, which means I can do that. No problem. I can just do all of them. So this guy's dying next turn, which means we're going to have at least 12... Oh, I'm sorry, 16 block now. To block his explosion. Actually not worth casting here. All I need to do is block his damage, actually, because everyone's dying. Easy. Okay, backflip is good. Take a backflip. Our deck is getting a little bloated at this point. 23 cards is more than I like. I like keeping it simple. This guy is... I don't remember what he does. Footwork is good. We don't have any draw. We do have one draw, but I want to get footwork first. We can blur. I want to backflip too. I want to get Noxious Fumes out too. Okay, well, let's do it this way. Wow, it's 2 Noxious Fumes. Neutralize the 25 damage coming in, please. We have more than enough block already, so we can get these out. There's Adrenaline, that's good. There's After Image, that's good. Outmaneuver is good, that's Acrobatics first. Discard Survivor, not particularly good here. Deflect, get Acrobatics again. Escape Plan. And Outmaneuver, I think. Did we get Blur? We did not get Blur. Neutralize you. Blur. Try to get as much defense as possible, I guess. Do you have strength? You do have strength. Let's get rid of that too. Okay. Let's backflip. Acrobatics. Alright, so we're already good at blocking him. We can deflect for free, we can escape plan, and I guess strike him. No, let's cycle. We'll neutralize him. There's Blur. And cast Deflect, we'll escape plan, and backflip. We'll deflect for free again, and I guess defend. Since we have Blur. There's Blur again. That's great. Which means we can defend and outmaneuver the next turn. Escape plan, we can acrobatics. Let's neutralize. We can escape plan. We have not got Blur yet. It's acrobatics again. Alright, so he's taking 58 damage. He's not even attacking us this turn. We have no draw, right? He's dead next turn. Okay. Backflip is okay. Do I want it at this point? No. We can sell off the card, get down to 22. Unless there's a Blur. Well-laid plans is good. We can get both that... Wait. There's not another shop, is there? There is another shop. We should have enough money by then. Okay, let's remove a strike. And get a well-laid plans. It's free. And it helps with cycling. Okay, these enemies, I think this one's the most annoying one. Let's see. Afterimage first. Footwork. Escape plan. Well-laid plans. We didn't get Blur, but we can outmaneuver for next turn. Oh yeah, we can retain a card. We can retain backflip. That's what makes well-laid plans good, is that you keep it out of the rotation. So it makes your deck basically one less size. You can keep cards that you want to cast for next turn. Should probably neutralize him. Oh right, he has a artifact which negates debuffs. It's good against our build. We should have enough to cast everything. I'm casting this no matter what. I should probably have cast this first, but oh well. It's acrobatics. It's Blur. Let's Survivor the Malaise. Retain strike? Sure. Two more days. That's annoying. See, this is why this guy really should die first. Because our deck's all about cycling. We don't want dazed in our deck, because we end up with dazed in our deck. Okay, let's adrenaline. Deflect. We can acrobatics. There's another dazed. I don't want to discard the dazed because discard strike. Dazed will evaporate if you keep it in your hand, so you don't want to discard them. You want to get them out. Unfortunately, we will have to discard one of them because of that card. Okay, 10 damage coming in. Escape plan. That's a blur. That's more than enough. Let us also outmaneuver. Do I want to retain anything? Not really, but it's better to retain than not to. Okay, 20 damage coming in. We can deflect. We can backflip. We can defend. Actually, everyone's dying, aren't they? Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I guess this guy survived. Easy. This build is really strong. Do I want... I don't want an elixir. Yeah, I don't need more card draw, really. I think acrobatics. 4 cards is pretty good. Alright, here's a boss, or a mini-boss. Nemesis. No idea what these guys do. This is a good hand, though. We'll do that first. We'll do that. Oh shit, my hand's full? Okay, we'll discard that. We can blur, we can escape plan, and then acrobatics again, discard that, and we can keep Noxious Fumes. Doing 9 damage, huh? So I'm gonna cast that first, cast Deflect, and then get those started. Keep Backflip. Oh, yikes, okay. 40 damage, holy shit. That is bad. That was a good pickup. I'd love to Noxious Fumes again. I guess I can hold on to it. Actually... Alright, so we're gonna take 1 damage, right? One damage is fine. Escape plan. Yeah, we drew the 1 attack we have in the deck. Outman, it's acrobatics first. Oh, we drew every burn, huh? Let's discard 1. So we have to get 8 block this turn. Which we can do, no problem. I almost feel like I need to get damage started on him. But I want to set up for next turn too. Oh, that's right, because he goes intangible. I forgot about that. Okay, we're all good for defense this turn. Yeah, there's Blur. That's great. Now we can stack it, no problem. Outmaneuver for next turn, and I guess defend. Perfect. Oh, man. Okay. We have tons of blocks. Let's get an acrobatics. Escape plan. Backflip. Neutralize. We did not get Blur. Card to retain, I guess. Keep the strike out of the rotation. There's Blur. Acrobatics first. We drew all the burns. So we're taking 12 damage. Yeah, so he only takes 1 hit of poison, then he intangibles for 2 turns. This is kind of a slow fight, since the poison doesn't get through his intangible. I definitely want to Blur. He's only doing 0 damage? Okay. I'd rather hold on to the strike, actually. It's better to keep it out of rotation. Yay, more burns. Okay, we want a backflip. Escape plan. Acrobatics. Acrobatics. It's a little risky. We already blurred. Didn't we? No, we didn't blur. Keep outmaneuver? No, keep strikeout. Alright, so he's going to take a lot of damage this turn. Not enough to die, unfortunately. There's Blur. That's good. End turn. He's at 21 HP. There goes Intangible. That's a lot of burns. Oh, jeez. Okay, there's another Blur. Sweet. It's not even worth casting it, to be honest. Okay, so he's dead. We do need to survive the burns, so we'll do that. He should be dead, though. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. That is amazing. Poison Potion is also good. Don't want any of those. Yeah, we need to rest now. I guess we won't be able to. Maybe this event will give us full life. Oh. Wow, these are both bad, but this is better. Unfortunately. We can get rid of the curse at the store, and that gives us use of our relic. Ice Cream, that's a great relic. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the store to get rid of the curse. Now, hopefully we can survive without taking any damage. It's our #1 priority. It always has been, but... it's a really not a good draw. Blur's good. Noxious Fumes is good. Oh, man. There's two of them. Adrenaline, for sure. Footwork, for sure. Acrobatics. Get rid of defend. Noxious fumes. We will neutralize you. And we did not get blur. Let's try for blur. Just after image, that's really good too. I'll save out maneuver. So there's still noxious fumes out there somewhere. Fortunately, we're getting 4 days to turn. And we can block it if we get lucky here. Oh, we got the dazed. God damn. That unfortunately ruins our relic, just like that. Unless... yeah, it wasn't enough. Damn, there's nothing we can do. I just lose it. Thanks to dazed. That sucks. Oh, that's really bad. Well, I guess the chances are high since they're putting 4 in every turn. In fact, we might be days locked right now. Okay, no more days though, at least. Can we defend against 16 damage? Yes, no problem. We still, unfortunately, lost our relic bonus there. Nope. Oh, man. Okay, so it's not, we don't have to worry about him attacking us. There's footwork. $25 damage, good lord. Oh, that's a power, not a skill. That's not good. I don't think it's gonna be... no, it's not nearly enough. Let's poison him, speed it up a little bit. And we're gonna eat 10 damage here. After image is good. Blur is good. Well-laid plans is good. First it's acrobatics. Adrenaline. Well-laid plans. Backflip. In turn, we'll hold on to acrobatics. $28 damage. Alright. Well, I don't think it's going to be an issue this turn. little escape plan here. Good. We got blur, and we can outmaneuver for next turn. It's also neutralizing. Okay. There's blur too. It's a lot of strength. But if we can get blur... Yeah, I'm desperately needing blur here. Damn. Well, Blaze for 3? That'll help, the next turns, since we're gonna lose all this armor now. Yeah, like this. We'll hold on to acrobatics so we can cycle for blur. Only having one blur is certainly harder, especially since we have a kind of a bloated deck at the moment. Come on, blur. Okay, blur's shuffled back in now. Wait, isn't that the good one? I guess they're all kind of shitty. Okay, let's escape plan. There's backflip. Let's deflect for free. Backflip. There's blur. And I think I'll hold on to all of this. Or onto acrobatics, I mean. I'll hold on to the energy because we conserve it with ice cream. Alright, so he's just dead. Yeah. We did take more damage, though. Prepare. Oh, God, prepared. Prepared is amazing. For this deck, anyway. It's not that great for any other deck. Did we get enough? We did not get enough money to remove the curse. We're going to go into the boss with the curse. It's not great. Infinite Blades is okay, but really not good for our deck. Yeah. Nothing. Can't do anything here. Did not get enough money. Does this curse always start in our hand? It does. Okay, how are we gonna play this? We didn't get any card draw, except for this. There's Adrenaline, that's good. There's Footwork, that's good. Lets us deflect. We should be good now. We can do that for free. Neutralize you. So that's enough. We have just enough armor now. Noxious Fumes, and outmaneuver for next turn. Okay, so only 6 damage coming out. Alright, I was looking for this card. We'll play that. And Noxious Fumes twice. And hold on to the energy. We want to find Blur now. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't get enough armor. I'm dumb. Extremely dumb. I was not paying attention. There's Blur. We need to block 16 damage this turn. We're already there. Let's dump these. Deflect for free. Acrobatics. Dump Defend. Cast Blur. Cast Neutralize on you. So that's 2 blurs. Blur does stack. So if you get 2 blurs in a turn, you're good for 2 turns. That's why Blur is so amazing. And why it's possible to do this deck with only 1 blur. Because you can cycle through back to it. That's a lot of damage. 22, 24, 22. Should have neutralized that guy, to be honest. Escape plan for free. We can acrobatics again. Discard defend and blur again. Outmaneuver. Okay, they're all dead next turn. Beautiful. Come on, Blur. Just one time. Yeah, we don't need another unupgraded Noxious Fumes. 3 is more than enough. We're almost to the final boss. Okay, so... Nine damage, huh? Get rid of that. Footwork first. Escape plan. Next. There's After Image, but I do need Blur. Oh, there's so many good cards here. Get rid of that. We'll save... Oops. Oh, I can prepare. Do I want to? I do. And we can... Oh, I didn't get the spell that lets me hold on to a card. Oh, this is the Dazed people. Fuck. This is only one of them. Okay, let's neutralize you. This is not a great turn. It's okay. We don't need to defend, actually, so we can outmaneuver. And save the extra energy. More dazed. Good. There's another noxious fumes. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking 2 damage here. Unless I do this, and it's a little wasteful, but it's not in another sense. Man, these days are really obnoxious. I'm going to get 2 or 3 of them here. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks really bad. I'm just hoping I can get to full life at the campfire. And it's gonna be iffy if I can. Adrenaline for sure. Escape plans for sure. No, we have 10 energy? Good lord. Acrobatics. Get rid of the curse. Get after image out. Get blurred out. Get escape plan out. Discard defend. No, I don't have to discard. Play deflect. Play prepared. Play backflip. Play prepared. Get rid of the defends, they're garbage. Actually, strike is more garbage. Neutralize you. Oh shit, he had thorns. That was really dumb. Outmaneuver. Do I have blur? I do have blur, so it's worth casting this. Yeah, get rid of him while I can afford to take the hit. And I should be able to survive this hit as well. I only need 16 armor, which I already have. I have tons of extra energy. Yep. Poison potion, that's good for the final boss. Do I want even more card draw? Oh man, I don't think so. Okay, so we do want to rest. Because of our relic. The chances of us keeping it for the final boss are kind of low. Oh, this is Time Eater. Shit, I haven't fought this guy yet. Let me look this guy up really quick. Oh, this guy's terrible for our build. Holy shit. He's also doing 26 damage? Okay. Yeah, this guy's like a really good counter to our build. So every time we play 12 cards, we just end our turn and he gains 2 strength. Which means that I have to be really careful with what I play. I need to block this damage no matter what. Oh man. It's already up to 4 cards. It's kind of where I want to stay at. I want to get Noxious Fumes out. That's our win condition. I could neutralize him. It's kind of a waste of a card. But I need to get the damage down. We'll defend once. I should have used that one. It doesn't really matter. Keep Malaise, because Malaise is good against this boss. Oh, draw reduction too? That's brutal. Okay, we want to get our powers out of our deck. We're already up to 8 cards. He's not doing anything here, but I want to get our win conditions out. Cast Blur, because it's Blur. And that's it. Hold on to Malaise. Or save energy. Oh, I should use the Poison Potion on him, too. And the Strength Potions. There's no reason not to. It's 39 damage coming at us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take this hit. Or survive this hit. Gain 8 block there. I can only play 2 cards, right? Or is it only 1 more card? I can play 2 cards. I want to get Noxious Fumes out. I'm taking damage here no matter what I do. Alright, so this is the play here, I think. It'll reduce the damage a little bit. Do I want to retain? Oh, I guess that? We're gonna lose our extra energy every turn, which sucks, but it's hard to keep. Especially in the final battle. Noxious Fumes is an absolute must. We don't need armor at all this turn. Yeah, we don't need armor at all this turn. Okay, end turn. Oh, oops, yeah, or whatever. We want to keep our card play counter as low as possible. Just make sure I'm still online here. Yeah, okay. 12 damage, that's definitely possible. It's 17 damage. Okay, this is all we need, but kind of a weak turn. I don't want to play acrobatics. I want to keep acrobatics. Because he's at -3 strength right now, so the longer we can keep him there, the less damage we have to block every turn, or every time he attacks. He's not doing any damage to us, so I will just keep acrobatics. We have 11 energy. He's doing 12 damage. There's Blur. I think that's all we need. Poison damage is really starting to tick up now. $17 damage. And we can play 5 cards. Don't even need to play defend. Okay, pass. Keep acrobatics. What is he doing there? Oh, he's gonna buff himself? Okay. Do we play anything? I don't think we do. It's gonna just die. Oh, he cleared his poison? Oh, that is not good. I did not know that would happen. He's doing 21 damage. We want to do that. Get down to 15. Cleared his poison and his strength issue. Gotta do it that way, unfortunately. There's so much energy that we'll never be able to use. I should have probably actually cleared it last turn. Because as it stands, I can only block like a little bit of this damage here. Okay, he's doing 27. Let's play Blur. We're gonna need to play Blur. Energy is not the issue. Probably should not have played that, to be honest. This Blur, that was super clutch. Okay, that's all we need. I hope he doesn't clear his poison again. I don't know if that'll happen. I think this is the turn we try to clear. Or try to reset this counter. Play Blur. We'll get up a lot of block. do that, because we can. Backflip. Now we just want the most block possible. Okay, he's doing 36 damage, but we have a lot of armor already. Alright, he should be dead next turn, unless he does something dumb. I'm not sure if this is a bad idea. We'll see. Yes, we beat it. Game over. Let's see what happens. It's my second time beating this game. The thump, the thump, the thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. Attack. You deal 510 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 1,175 damage to the heart. A total of 500 million damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? Alright, we did it. That's it. That's Slay the Spire. Thanks everyone for sticking around and watching. The build works. It works reliably. You want... I didn't play from the beginning, so I didn't show like early game choices. That's really what determines the outcome. You want to look for noxious fumes. You want to look for footwork. Those are your two most important cards, and blur. Those are the three cornerstones of the deck. You want to make the deck as streamlined as possible. You want to get rid of attack skills, attack cards like strike, get rid of those. If you get rid of all of those somehow, you want to get rid of the defend block cards. And then you want card draw, you want backflip, you want the acrobatics card. You get like 3-4 of those, and you can cycle through your deck super fast, get the blur stacked up. It's amazing. It's fun. And you get the poison stacking. It's really good. Anyway, it's been Miskatonic. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will stream later. See you later.